something that's based on truth, something that has an honest core to it. And then I think you want something that has a great beginning, middle, and an end.
I would say what makes a great story is something that keeps you engaged and entertained throughout. I mean, I think the thing about a good story is it can take you in surprising places. It can subvert where you start and where you end up. And I think, at least in what we try to engage in, we look for the elements that will always keep you invested and throughout, curious about where it's going to go. And totally, the more unexpected to us, sometimes the better. I heard a great story about Frank Sinatra, and he was at dinner, and it was a very tense and very fancy restaurant. And it was all white. It was in Beverly Hills. It wasn't like Perino's, but it was something like that. And Don Rickles was there, who recently died, and somebody who knew him told me this story that is Don Rickles' favorite story, and I loved it, which was that Frank Sinatra could get very tense and be very binary, and sometimes he would be really happy, and then he would be really tense and quiet, and he was in a particularly tense mood, and he asked for some ketchup, and they didn't bring it to him. He asked for some ketchup, they didn't bring it to him. And he finally got the ketchup and he pulled it up and he said, "I asked for this ketchup." And he started spraying it all over the restaurant like it was blood, and it got everywhere. And there was a long pregnant pause. And Don Rickles said, "Hey Frank, can you pass the ketchup?" I thought that was kind of an amazing story about a great tension breaker, a great sense of drama.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing, and a great relief.
An angry Sinatra.
Exactly so.
It's really hard to pick a child that you love more than the other, you know what I mean? I mean, we've had a lot of really, great experiences with commercials and film, and when it comes off well, it's always like just so satisfying and kind of a miracle to you,